Good morning, heroes. In today's practice, we're going to shift our identity. You know, identity is at the core of everything you do. This year, I officially became a runner. All my life, I struggled with running. In my mind, I convinced myself that I wasn't a runner. I'm not built for running. I'm a sprinter. I don't do long distances, and my body chemistry isn't made for it. And I had all the excuses in the world, and it prevented me from ever wanting to even try. And this year, I took on the challenge of training for a half marathon. So, in that pursuit, I had to shift my mindset, and I officially embraced being a runner. And the moment I said I am a runner, everything changed. Because if I am a runner, well, what do runners do? They run every day. Well, what else do runners do? They go to running stores and they get fitted for shoes. They get the proper apparel. They start training properly. They start stretching. They start eating and fueling their body a certain way. Runners do think and behave in a certain way. And the moment I defined myself as a runner, I started to embody all of those behaviors, all of those mindsets, until the actions that I took were easy. The actions were an afterthought. The identity came first. And so identity is at the core of everything you do, think, and behave. And so if you want to behave a certain way, if you want to take certain actions, the first thing you have to do is shift into that identity, the identity of the person who does those things, who thinks that way. And then the actions become secondary. So today I want to help you shift into the identity of the person that's going to do everything they need to do to get to where you're going. With that being said, let's go ahead and get settled. I'm going to guide you through a meditative journaling session. So I like to sit in front of my journal with a blank sheet of paper, and as I'm going through this, as thoughts and ideas are coming up, I open my eyes and I start writing them down. I capture everything in the moment, and then I get back into the meditation. So feel free to come in and out as you go through this. There's no right or wrong way to do this. With that being said, let's go ahead and begin. We're going to first start off with a few deep breaths. I like to breathe in for 4 seconds and then hold it for 4 seconds. Then release it for 4 seconds and hold it for 4 seconds. We call that box breathing, just to get us settled and comfortable. Feel free to go ahead and take your first breath. Breathe in. Hold it. And release it. And hold it. Do a few more of those at your pace. Now imagine there was another version of you. The supreme version of you. They've got an essence, they've got an aura. They've just got it. Everything they do is spot on. Every decision they make, they have utmost integrity. They stand on principles. They uphold their values. They are well respected. They are a leader. They are a provider. They make an extreme contribution to everything and everyone around them. It's like they're a hero. Envision that person. What do they look like? How are they dressed? How do they carry themselves? You look up to this person. It's like they make all the right decisions. And give that person a name. What is their name? What are they doing in their business today? That heroic person they run a wildly successful and profitable business. What would they do today? Who would they reach out to? How would they spend their time today? In their gosh, they are just the supreme version of fitness. I mean, from a health perspective, they're on top of their game. They eat right, they exercise every day, they look like a superhero. They don't make excuses. They don't bend on their discipline. They show up for themselves so that they can show up for others. How are they maintaining their health today? That heroic version of you, what are they doing today to maintain perfect health? They are wildly loved and respected. They stay in touch with everyone that matters to them. They pour deeply into their relationships and their connections. How are they uplifting others today? Who are they connecting with? Who are they spending time with? Who are they reaching out to, showing some sort of thoughtful praise or appreciation? Welcome back. Remember, who was that person? What's their name? You have the hero inside of you. Maybe it's a little disconnected. When you give them a name all day long, ask yourself, what would they do? My hero's name is JP. And I have a list of all the qualities of JP. And all day long, I say, what would JP do? JP would go for a run today. JP would have a salad instead of having a burger and fries. JP would check his finances today. When I know what JP would do, that gives me a blueprint and it gets me into that mindset. And I assume that's supreme identity. Hero, you are officially empowered to go win the day. Get out there, make me proud. I'll see you in the next practice.